Happy New Year. First video haul I'm posting of 2025, but all comics here were purchased in 2024. So technically these are the last comics I got in 2024. I'm gonna start with some LCS books, and then we are going to go about the road trip books. I hit about 4 or 5. I went to see family in between that Christmas and New Year's time. And when I'm driving around, going on the way up, I went to stores, and I'll share what I found. We're gonna start with my Christmas gift, as you can see. So this is Fantastic Four 48. It's in halfway decent condition. It's really a nice copy. It's probably got some, some little scuffles up there, but I don't see any. It's complete. The staples are good. I don't see any major creases. The spine looks good. It's a nice copy. As I said, it's my Christmas gift to myself. Probably if you're looking to sell and you're looking for retail, it's roughly probably around $2,000. I, of course, work at my comic book store and I save credit and I go what I can. Actually, I know how much it's cost me. So I had 48 hours of credit to put to it, and it wasn't enough for this book, obviously. And it cost me about $400 cash. So 48 hours of work and $400 of cash for this book. Fantastic Four 48. A book I never thought I would own. Actually, I don't even like I'm more of a, as you can see from my videos, I'm more of a bargain hunter, a thrifter. You're kind of looking for the mispriced stuff lots of times as well. But this is just so, such a key book. I had to add it to the collection. If you know, a couple of videos ago, I don't know how Jeff the Landshark got so hot recently, but I found 3 first appearances of Jeff the Landshark for 50 cents a piece. I flipped those for about $100 a piece. It kind of makes up for the Fantastic Four 48. So I am super happy. It's an amazing book to own. I just like looking at it right now. I got a lot of books to show, so I should probably move on. But yeah, it's a nice book. I'm super amazed that I even own it. Super happy. Very, very fortunate. So anyways, we'll still talk about the local comic books. We'll start moving and going through stuff. This is Detective Comics #1 from New 52, the 5th print. So now I want to say I got this online. It was under $10, $8 shipped to me, $7 shipped to me, including shipping, taxes, everything. So I had to get it. Now I just need the 6th printing. If I can find it for under $10, I'm gonna get it. This is another eBay purchase, Avengers Forever. I'm flirting with the idea. I know the Rogue One of this type of variant is a lot, but I don't know. This was under $10 too. I just happened to come across it online. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy it, so I'll do it. Now we're to just some store purchases. This is going in the collection. Superman 147. I want to say it was $4. Just regular there in their back issues. I've kind of been looking for it. Ideally you'd love to find it in the dollar bin, but it's kind of been on my mind. Green Lantern, DC Universe is kind of catching up. This book is key because, it's not worth a lot, but so $4 is probably what it's worth, but it's, Superman as Green Lantern. It's pretty cool. Cover, had to get it. We all know Krypto is super hot. Actually, I got this before, soon after, like the trailer dropped with Krypto in it. Superman 712. This one is on Key Collector app, so it's kind of gotten some traction. But it was $4. Got that one. Found this one. I want to say it was $3.50. Flashpoint, Frankenstein and the Creatures Commando. It's that character's first appearance, and she's in the Creature Commandos, James Gunn Creature Commando cartoon that's on. And I was surprised to find this one. Superman 680, Alex Ross cover. When they were talking about Krypto 6 months ago, this was the book that people were talking about. I just happened, it was the Saturday after the trailer dropped. I'm just going through stuff and boom, there it was, $3. Grabbed it right away. Now, those are all going in the collection. We'll share with more local comic book store. This is probably just from one. I think I hit their $2 bins and I found a treasure in it. I'll show that one first. Batgirl 12, $2. Can't go wrong with this art germ. It's such a good cover. This is probably my favorite cover of his. Probably most people's favorite cover, and why it you know, garners $30, $40 probably on a regular basis. But you know, I have not seen this book in back issues. It's always been a wall book, always $30, $40. Ever since it got hot. And super happy to find it again in that way. This was $2. This is the Anti-Venom trade paperback. It includes issues 1 through 3. Okay, $2, I'll get that. If Revival ever becomes a thing, I was in a spending mood. Free comic book day, Revival. Okay, fine. This book is not worth a lot, but I feel like it should be worth more because I think I can buy it for like $10 online. I got it for $2. I just don't see it. Batman 686 third print, $2. Okay, I'll get it. This one I know was $4, but anytime you get the first appearance of Kilowog, Green Lantern, Corpse 201, first appearance of Kilowog, you get it. Outside of, you know, the human Green Lanterns, Kilowog is probably the most popular. Maybe not Sinestro, but is he really a Green Lantern and stuff like that? But Kilowog, you get $2. Sword of Azrael, Azrael's first appearance, $2. I see it for $1, $2, I can't say no. And this is a Garth Ennis, this is a Hellblazer story. It's not worth anything, but I've always liked that cover. I always kind of wanted it, but I never wanted to spend anything for it. So $2, I can add it to the collection. So we are done with the local comic books. Now we are going to talk about my road trip and the different stores. So the way I've set these up, I've kind of organized them a little bit, are from the different stores I went to. The first store I stopped at, I knew was good because I'd been there before, but I haven't been there in like 2 years because it's so out of the way. It's in a different state and it's miles and miles. You know, I think it takes me like 12 hours to drive there. But so I kind of made my plan to go there. And, you know, most of these were cover price except for a few. We'll just get to it and start sharing. Here is Spectacular Spider-Man #1. It's from the 90s. It's one of those, I believe this was sold at Camelot music stores. And I actually own this one, but I don't own it sealed. And you can kind of see with the cassette tape right there. I don't know if you could see that. That's you know, that's what's going on with that one. So there's an Amazing Spider-Man one that I own that's sealed with the tape, but I just saw this. It was $16. You just don't see it sealed with the tape, and it was under $20. I'm like, I am getting that one. So that was a super kind of one that you just don't see, and then you just go and do. So we got a lot of books to go, but I like talking quick. I got the Avengers Crusade. They were cover price, so they were $3.99. #1. I got the whole set, 2, 3. I'll probably read these, you know, read them gently. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think I already have 9 because it's like there's a kiss between Weekend and Hulkling, and it kind of got popular because of the kiss. But outside of that, I just didn't have any. Gently read them, then put them back in there. It's definitely on my list of things to check out. So that's cool. So I'm happy to get the Avengers Crusade. That's adding to the collection. We're still at the same store. I want to say this was a couple bucks. Magnus Robot Fighter #0. I think that had to be like a mail away kind of thing to get. So I think I've seen it before, $15, $20. And of course, I thought it was cool because I like the Valiant, but I never would have paid that much. So to get it for a couple bucks, I'll do that. RWBY #1. I wish they had more. $3.99. I'll get. There's only 6 issues in this run. I would love to. I think I have 1, 5, and 6 now, because whenever I see it, they're asking $10+, and I just don't want to do it. I realized I don't own any of the rock and roll comics, and I figured outside of Prince, which actually commands a lot of money, I thought the Led Zeppelin one would be cool to own, so I saw it there for a couple bucks. This Transformers More Than Meet the Eye, the subcover number 26. This is the first appearance of Windblade. Windblade is a Transformer, it's an Autobot. It's kind of gotten some comic book steam. I don't know, she was never in any of the cartoons or anything. It's a complete IDW creation. But in first appearance, something like that. She's had her own miniseries. People ask a decent amount for that. I don't really know what this one goes for, the subcover. But, you know, I was happy to have that. Doing some crypto research on my own because, of course, if anybody, you know, any of the bloggers or YouTubers or, you know, Key Collector talk about any crypto books, they'll go up. But this one's on the list. I thought it was a badass cover. You got the Doghouse of Solitude. You got this name right there. You got him up there. I saw some other covers, but this one was actually my favorite. It was like $3. I'm going to add that one to the collection. This was like $3 too. I couldn't say no. I told you the store is really good for just collecting like stuff that you need. Godzilla 23. It's in halfway decent condition, maybe a little off white, but outside of that, no major creases, no anything. Godzilla 23 with the Avengers. I've been wanting this one forever, and whenever I see it, it's $20+. This one did cost me $10, but I was like, what the heck? I'm doing well on the other stuff. I'll get that one as well. Superman, Man of Steel, number 18, the third print. So now I got a first print, a second print. I did not own a third print. Super happy to own a third print. Added it to the collection. $10 I'll go. This was also a couple dollars. This was probably $2, $1.99 cover. Superman Adventures 58. Whenever I see Superman Adventures, there's certain ones you look for. This is one I've been looking for, always missing, always. The reason why, it's an Alex Ross cover. It's not worth, you could probably go online and buy it for under $10, but I wanted to find it in the wild. I wanted to pay a couple dollars for it. Boom, mission accomplished, adding it to the collection. Black Cat number 12. First full appearance of Iron Cat, and she's on the cover. That's a good one to own for sure, and it was $3.99. I will get that. Let's keep it going here. So all these I'm showing, these are ones I don't own, and I'm adding to the collection. So I don't know, it's good. I'm super happy to finally find this book, Iron Man 3 Prelude number 1. I've been looking for the Iron Man 3 preludes for everywhere I go. Finally found that one. Spoiler alert, I did find number 2 at a different store in a different state, so super happy to finally complete that. I remember when this book was huge. I have no idea what it goes for, but for $3, the first appearance of Jesus, Walking Dead. Walking Dead isn't as popular. I'm seeing them way more affordable than they used to be. I remember wanting this book, and it was, you know, hundreds of dollars. Now it's definitely not worth that much, but I have no idea. But I saw it, got it, and they had 2 for $3 a piece. I got it. I want to say this was $4. You got X-Force. You got, I think this is the 70th anniversary, and you got X-23 on the cover. You'll get it. She-Hulk number 6. So when Star Fox made his cameo appearance in Eternals, this book went crazy. Obviously, it's not crazy anymore. It's been on my mind since then. If I ever saw it for a couple bucks, I was going to buy it. I saw it for a couple bucks, $3.99, $2.99. So it was cover price. Got it, no problem. This was also a $2.99 book. X-Force 27, the variant. That's badass cover. You get it, so it's good. So I'm adding that to the collection. Speaking of Windblade, I found the set of Transformers Dawn of the Autobots Windblade. So they had number 1. This is even the retail incentive variant. I'm going to lightly leery these. I have no idea what these go for. I just thought they were cool, and I got the retail incentive variant of number 2. And 3 and 4, they didn't have the variants, but I don't know. That's a cool cover to me. Windblade, Transformers. I don't know. I don't know if the story's any good. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to lightly read this one too. And they had number 4. I mean, actually, I really like these covers better, better than the retail incentive. But whatever. I got it. Super happy to add those. And the last book at this, we're still at the same store that I'm adding to the collection. This was like $8. Death Head, number 1. It's just, I think it's a UK version. First appearance in the UK version. He was in like some magazine with, I think, a Transformer on the cover was like technically his first appearance. But I don't know. It was a comic book. I think this is his first comic book appearance, maybe, or something like that. I don't know, but I got it. So now we're to extras, but they were cheap enough, and I was like, I spent half. I think on this trip, I spent like $350 at the different stores I went to, and I think I spent 200 of them at this one store, which is not surprising because the deal's good. $3, first appearance of Venom 2099. You get it. This was $2, or maybe it's $3. Let's see here. This was $2.95 a piece. They had two of them. The prototype of Birds of Prey first appearance. Okay, I'll get it. $1.50 for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 60. Okay, I'll get it. This one, $3. Star Wars Fallen Order number 5. Couldn't say no. It was, $3.99. I'll get it. So I'm working on the Silver Surfer run between 100 to 144. And I needed these, and these were $2 a piece, $1.95 a piece. So I needed 123, 131, and 129. So I was happy just to add those for $2 a piece into the collection. This one, super happy to find as well. Amazing Heroes 131. It's got the Venom preview. So this predates Spider-Man 300. You see a picture, sketches of Venom. 250. Yeah, I'll get that every time. I mean, it doesn't go for much. Maybe, I don't know, maybe $30, $40. I don't know. I should see. I don't know. The prices are so different now than the way they were. It's hard to stay on top of everything. Anyways, I saw Amazing Spider-Man number 1, newsstand, volume 2. Okay, why not? First appearance of Lady Frankenstein, with James Gunn, Creature Commandos. She's in it. So there's 2 of them. I'll get them. This is Seven Soldiers Frankenstein number 3. They were probably $2.99 at $3 a piece. Yeah, that's a good buy. I don't think this is worth anything anymore, but some things just stick in your mind that you just think are cool. And for $3, What If Spider-Man, the others, first appearance of Poison, I think it's Poison. A symbiote, and they had 2 of them, so they were $3 a piece. Got those. Put these back in here. All at the same store here. These I want to say were about $2 a piece, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. Now, you'll see more of these later, but when you see them cheap enough, $2 a piece. Daredevil 227, 228, 229. So it's the Born Again run. They had 230, but it was so beat up, I didn't even want it. They had 231, 232, and 233. So I love putting those sets together. I got to find some 230s. So that's my mission. Wiccan and Speed, because they're Scarlet Witch's children, have gotten some spec value now again. Young Avengers presents Wiccan and Speed. I don't know, it's $3, I'll get it. So I did. First appearance of Blue Devil, Firestorm, number 24. And it's a newsstand. Okay, what is that, $2? Okay, I'll get it. I was shocked to see these for $2. Detective 583. They had 2 of them. So I was super happy to add that for $2. This here, I want to say, let's see what this was. It's probably like $2 too, whatever the cover, $1.50. Spider-Man Adventures, classic cover. You get it. Venom. And you got this one. This is his first animated appearance in the black suit. It's a little silly, I know, but whatever. It was $1.50. So these 2 comics for $3 total. Yeah, you get it. And we're down to our last ones here. I want to say these were $2 a piece as well. They had Green Lantern 51, DC Universe variant, second print, and they had the DC Universe first print of this one. So I know I have these, but you just can't pass up the DC Universe Colin Rayner stories. So that store, awesome store. I wish it wasn't 13 hours away from me, but I was happy I was able to go. So the next store, they didn't have anything really. It was more of like a current comic books. So I got these for cover. That was a $4 book. I gotta do, because I like the MCU comic covers. This is a part of a variant set called The Art of Marvel Television. So you got Audrey Plaza on the cover. I really wasn't aware that these even existed, so I'll do some more research. But you see Audrey Plaza, death on the cover, $4. I got to get it. And I've been talking, this is a $4.99 cover. I figured, okay, why not? I've seen it for $10+ in numerous stores, but it was just too much. But for cover, I figured, okay, I'll get it. This is one of those new Champions variants, Immortal Thor number 3, new Champions variant. So that's all I got at that store. Everything else just didn't do it for me, but I was happy to add those to the collection. Here's another store I went to. I only bought 2 comics. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories number 6. This is the first appearance of one of Jabba the Hutt's relatives. And they had the last issue in Sandman Mystery Theater, number 70. That was like $3. So, $6 and change probably was a good deal for those. So I got them. Now all these cost me $2. Got another crypto. This is out of all the stores I went to post, between Christmas and New Year's, this was the only one I looked for Jeff the Land Shark, didn't find a single one. And I looked for crypto books, that are popular. This one is, but I found it for $2. It wasn't in the Superman section. It just happened to be probably left over in their $2 bin. So I was digging and I happened to find it. So that was cool. Photo cover. I know number 1. I have number 1. I think I have like number 4 or something of the Battlestar Galactica 6. So I was happy to get number 2. The photo covers, definitely something to get. Captain America Prelude number 4. I knew I needed that one for the run. Super happy to get it. $2. Iceman number 6. This is one of those second print non-lenticulars. I have no idea if I own this one or not. Everything's memory with me for the most part. And I don't know. I'll have to see. But for $2, it was worth the risk. J. Scott Campbell cover. Elephant Man number 6. Okay, why not? And the stealth buy, why sometimes digging pays off. I found this one in that $2 box. The Spectre number 54, first appearance of Mr. Terrific with the James Gunn Superman, the preview. That book needs to be flipped now. So super happy to get the Spectre number 54, to find it in my hunting. Okay, now we're to another store that was pretty good, actually. Actually, we'll save that one for last. We'll skip and go to this other store. Nothing really fancy at this store. They had a lot of stuff. This was probably the best find. $8, Masters of the Universe number 8. It goes for a little bit more. If you see Master of the Universe from Image number 8, it's an 8-issue series. That's the last issue in that run. It goes for a little bit. So $8 is a good buy there. Firestorm 35. We're back to the James Gunn Creature Commandos. First appearance of Weasel. There's some more speculation again with that. This is the one I was talking about earlier. I finished my Iron Man 3 Prelude. Got this one, number 2. Now I got Iron Man 3 Prelude 1 and 2, which is the set. That was $3. This was $3. I already own this one, but whatever. I just saw it. I remember wanting it really, really bad. Whatever. So I just got another one. This was the most expensive book I bought at that store. It was $10. I've always liked this cover, J. Scott Campbell. Whenever I've seen it, it's been $20+. I haven't seen it that much, but to see it for $10, I'm like, okay, that's a halfway decent price. I'll get it. This was $5. J. Scott Campbell, Grimm Fairy Tale 75. Okay, I'll get it. And I want to say this was like $4. Daredevil 227. I like completing that run. So you gotta, whenever you see them, halfway decent. This is the hardest one to get for them, usually for me. But so I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. Okay, now we're to the last store, and then we're done. So this is a little long. This is one of my longer videos. So thank you if you're still watching. Michelangelo, the micro series from the 80s. I've been wanting this one forever. Super happy to find this one at this other store. It was $10. Usually when I see it, it's $20+. I think I've seen them for 30, 40. I think at one of the stores I saw them for 35 on this trip. But I've wanted it. I know I don't own it. Super happy to get it. This was $4. Youngblood 78, last issue in the run. Hard to find. Definitely a good buy. They had also 77. I know I don't own 77. I know they had multiple copies of 70. If I had guts, I'd probably stock up on 76, but I don't. So I just got these from my own collection, 77 and 76. Thor Spotlight. We got a photo cover. Okay, cool. Now, I want to say, so those were, $4. This was like $4 too. So those were $4. Now, the last little batch here, all these here at the store were in their $2 bins. So I think I timed it well where they were restocking it post-Christmas when I happened to be there. I've always wanted the first Punisher War Journal. It's a newsstand. It was $2. Usually when I see it, people want like 15, 20. So to get that, it was a good buy. I'm happy to add to the collection. I have been working on the Sunburst variants. I didn't have the Iron Man, I know, so I was happy to find that for $2. And I've always liked this cover, Batman battling the KKK, Detective Comics Annual number 2, I think it is, from 1989. $2, that's affordable. Usually I see it over $5, and I'm like, $2, couldn't say no to, the Millennium Edition, okay. $2, first appearance of Bloodshot. No one really cares, but for $2, I'll have another copy. Maybe with Giancarlo Stanton, this might get us a little bit more popular. I'm not really sure, but Marvel 2-in-1, 64. Okay, fine, it's his first appearance. First appearance of Tombstone, $2. Okay, fine. Let's just get it. We're finishing up here. Yeah, this is going to be one of my longer videos. This was probably the fine in the $2. It's low grade. It's got dings over here and like a little chip right there, but $2, Detective 475. Can't go wrong. Got to get it. This is a lower grade too. $2. Batman Space Knight. First appearance of Rom, but for $2, lower grade, that's fine. When I saw this, I was hoping it was number 4 because it's a 4-issue set and I have 1, 2, and 3. But when you see Hungry Ghosts, they command a little bit. Anthony Bourdain's comics. Find number 3, $2. I'll get it. Just first appearance of Vulcan. Cyclops' brother. Okay, it's a variant. Whatever. No one really cares. First cover appearance of Damian Wayne. Whatever. I'll get it. Whatever. $2. I found another Detective. It's kind of funny. This one's a newsstand. The other 2 weren't. But for $2, Detective Comics 583. Marvel Premiere 55, first solo story of Wonder Man. Okay, that might heat up once here. So there were 4 of these in the box, and since I didn't know the store and I was doing well, I was scared to bring all 4 up. But looking back, I should have, because the guy really didn't care or look anything. Avengers Academy number 21, first full appearance of White Tiger. I got 2 of them. At the store, there was still 2 more in there. I wish I had guts. I was just worried he would say no. Classic X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 205, newsstand. I see it, I get it. $2, cheap enough. I always get it. $2 for it's a first print. Okay, fine. Batman 361, $2. I think it's like the second appearance of Killer Croc. Jason, I think that's Jason Todd at his first cover appearance. Okay, whatever, I'll get it. First appearance of Moonstone, Incredible Hulk 228. This one I was pleasantly surprised. X-Men 25. I thought my days of finding these in like a $1 and $2 bins or finding it affordable are gone. I can't say no. Actually, I can put another set together, but now I'm missing Excalibur. So now I'm probably going to overpay for an Excalibur just to have another set. Detective Comics 647, first appearance of Stephanie Brown, and first full appearance. So those were $2 a piece. Now for the last 2 books to show, I always been checking the magazine sections. Didn't find much of anything, but I did find this one for $2. Bruce Timm cover. It's got some little crease there, so that definitely don't make it a home run. But for $2, I'll go get it. And I think this is a Bruce Timm as well. $2, I'll just get it. So all in all, it's been, as you can see, I'm close to 30 minutes here talking about comics I've gotten. Thank you for still watching if you are. It was a good holiday, good time to see family, and it was good to hit some comic book stores I never see. Anyways, take care. Happy hunting. 2025, I hope it's going to be a good year for everybody.